And welcome back to Freshly Squeezed here on Juice FM, home of today's hit music. And today we are joined by a very special guest, Mr. Matt Skyler from Flight Mode, CCW original. What's going on, my man? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing well. You know, it's early enough in the morning, but sure, would never miss Juice FM now, would I?
No, you never would. Thank you for coming in, by the way. It means a lot. So, Ladder Wars. Talk to me about Ladder Wars.
Well, Ladder Wars is the next CCW show coming up now. It's happening at the new Mallow Road in Commons Inn on February 17th.
Cool.
You better not miss it. A lot of great matches going to be coming up on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. As you know, I go to all the CCW shows. I can't wait. I just saw the Armstrongs winning the tag team titles, and I'm expecting Flight Mode to win the tag team titles at Ladder Wars.
I mean, that's the plan.
That's the plan. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it.
You got this.
Oh yeah, I got this big time. Me and Axel are going to throw some kicks and do some flips, you know?
Yeah.
And I will say that you are easily one of, if not the most entertaining tag teams in CCW at the moment.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's really high impact stuff. The flips, the kicks, like you said, it's amazing. If I was to, show a stranger CCW something to get them into it, I'd probably show them the three-way tag match with yourselves, the Armstrongs, and A-Kid and Adam Chase.
Yeah, that was a tough match. I came out of that absolutely battered.
Yeah, I'd say so. And the same with the last show at the Nutcracker. You were saying you were really hurt coming out of that, weren't you?
Oh yeah, of course. Like when you get flung off the top rope by someone like Paul Scarf, who's a walking mountain. Yeah, it's going to absolutely destroy you.
Genuinely, he is a huge man, isn't he?
Huge man.
Both huge men.
They're both just huge men.
So yeah, no, we're really looking forward to Ladder Wars, but and we'll come back with you in a second. And we are back with your boy Matt Skyler from Flight Mode.
What up?
So like I said, you're a CCW original. You came through the training system. What was that like?
Yeah, it was good fun. You know, it's really awesome for me that a school opened up in Cork.
Yeah.
Because back in the day you've only been able to go to Irish Whip Wrestling.
Yeah. NWA Ireland and
NWA
stuff like
Ireland
that.
And stuff like that as well. So yeah, no, the wrestling has really grown in Ireland, and it was really lucky that I found somewhere close to my home as well, instead of having to travel to, at the time, Bray for Fight Factory when I first started up in Dublin for main stage.
Yeah.
So like being able to wrestle in the CCW Pro Wrestling Academy was really awesome. A great family like core there as well, people and amazing trainers as well.
Yeah, wrestling's huge in Ireland now, man. It's the biggest it ever was. I mean, I even heard Brian Zane drop OTT on one of his videos the other day. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did see that actually. He was talking about Session Mat, wasn't he? Yeah.
No, Brian Zane, I mean, he's a huge influence in American indie wrestling, so it's cool to see him name drop some Irish indie wrestling as well. So what's your plan? Do you have are you feeling offers from other wrestling promotions, or are you sticking with CCW at the moment?
Well, like anyone else, everyone wants to be in the WWE.
Yeah.
So CCW is at the moment what I'm mainly focusing on. But look, if someone else wants to reach out, if anyone's listening to Juice FM that wants to
Triple
bring me an
H
Axel to their company, we won't say no.
Yeah, Triple H, get on the phone, man. I know Triple H is an avid listener to Freshly Squeezed here on Juice FM.
Who isn't?
Yeah, who isn't? So what got you into wrestling in the first place? Who's your favourite wrestler?
What got me interested was the fact that my brother and dad were wrestling fans during the Attitude Era when I was born in '98, so I was exposed to it like really, really young.
Yeah.
And it was always on, which means that like when I was growing up, it was on in the background, which means I never kind of grew out of that stage of watching wrestling. Favourite wrestler? Probably Edge.
Yeah.
Rated R Superstar, love him.
Yeah, I love Edge, especially his heel run. His later work is incredible. Not to say that his Edge and Christian run was bad, because it was amazing. Like Edge and Christian as a tag team, one of the best tag teams of all time, I would say.
I take a bit of influence from Edge and Christian as well. You know, seeing how they did it on the big stage, trying to implement that into Flight Mode.
Absolutely, and the Hardys as well. I imagine are a huge influence.
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy are a huge influence for.
And you've met Matt Hardy before, didn't you?
I have met Matt Hardy. Yes, that was really fun. Broken Matt Hardy at the time as well, so he was a bit of an odd man, but
delightful.
Yeah, wonderful.
Did he give you any advice about tag team wrestling?
He said to go back and watch the older guys like the Midnight and Rock and Roll Express.
Oh yeah,
check out those guys. Those are the guys who influenced him.
Get a bit of Jim Cornette, like excellent.
Absolutely.
That's the stuff. And if you were, what would be your favourite match if you were to say definitively this will get you into wrestling? Watch this match. What would it be?
Oh, there's so many. Probably TLC 2 at WrestleMania 17. Again, Edge and Christian, the Hardys and the Dudleys in a tables, ladders and chairs match. It's It is crash course wrestling at its finest.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing.
The definition of demolition derby wrestling, 100%.
And you can kind of see the similarities as well between me and Axel and what we do and what those 6 lads did back then with the high impact.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, and it is an amazing wrestling, and you can absolutely see the influence. And we will come back in with you in just a second, but first we have to listen to my boy Avicii with Lonely Together. Alright, we're back here on Freshly Squeezed with Matt Skyler, one half of Flight Mode, and 2018 has been a huge wrestling year so far. What's your match of the year so far?
Match of the year? Probably Johnny Gargano and Cien Almas from a few nights ago in TakeOver.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was absolutely insane. Gave every match in Wrestle Kingdom a run for its money, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mine would have been the Fatal 4-Way from Wrestle Kingdom. I absolutely loved that Fatal 4-Way. So you've about a minute 30 before I let you go. If I'm a non-wrestling fan, you have to convince me to come to Ladder Wars.
Ladder Wars is our Star Wars themed event. There will be 2 ladder matches on the night. The Championship Choice Fatal 4-Way match and the first ever women's ladder match in Irish wrestling history. On top of that, you got Flight Mode and the Armstrongs wrestling for the tag team titles. And as well, there's going to be guys like Vic Viper, Ricky Combat, WWE UK sensation Tyler Bate is going to be there. And as well, there's going to be a drink and a few people as well having just absolute banter on the night as well. So you can't miss out on any of that, like.
Unreal, absolutely no. You really can't miss out on it. And give us the date and time.
The date and time will be February 17th on the New Manor Road in the Commons Inn. Show up around 7:30 for doors opening, bell time at 8.
Unreal. Now, before I let you go, is there you want to pimp your social media a bit?
Absolutely. Go like Flight Mode Tag Team on Facebook, and as well check out Flight Mode TV on YouTube for all that vloggy goodness.
Excellent. And like I said, I can't wait. I'm expecting match of the night performance from yourself and Axel Jeffries.
Absolutely.
Every time. Genuinely every time. Anyway, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us. I had so much fun, and hopefully I'll see you again before your next show.
Absolutely.